I, like most everyone, am addicted to my phone. Recently, I've been having trouble determining my opinion on smartphone technology as a whole, and maybe you can help me decide. I've probably looked at a phone screen every day of my life since I convinced my mom to get me an iPod Touch for Christmas when I was about 11. It was an upgrade from my 3DS, which you couldn't have pried off of me BTP for the pod. And when I got my iPod Touch, I loved it. I have a specific memory of when I first got it, of going to my neighbor's house with my dad to watch the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie, and absolutely loving it, and texting my best friend about how awesome the movie was. I was so excited to be able to communicate with him on my time, whenever I wanted to, rather than having to wait to talk in person. I immediately downloaded as much of the soundtrack off of iTunes as I could afford, which I would, in the months to follow, figure out how to pirate off of YouTube. And that movie was insanely formative to who I am today. The 70s is probably my favorite decade of music because of those songs, but the movie also introduced me to a different concept. The idea of different eras of time, in some cases completely different worlds from the one I was living in 2014. But we'll come back to that. Another thing that my iPod introduced me to was YouTube and the internet. I have a very strong and mostly positive relationship with YouTube. My favorite YouTubers around the time I started watching were PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, a lot of the Game Grumps, Rhett and Link. I watched a lot of them. Creators that I still watch pretty consistently to this day. But YouTube and these creators really formed a safe space for me as a kid, and I really connected with it. So much so that my friend and I created our own channel. I later had a music channel, and I think YouTube in general just kind of was integral to nurturing my interest in creative fields like music and movies. So again, something positive out of a smartphone. So time went on, and I got older. I got a real phone to replace my iPod, and eventually, I think sophomore year of high school, I saved up enough money to buy an iPhone. And this is around the time when I started to become exposed to the scrolling thing. You know, like probably around early high school. I had been a big fan of YouTube, obviously, which is a lot different than constantly scrolling to the next hit of dopamine that is the social media landscape of today. And, you know, it's only gotten worse since then. I currently have Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube all downloaded, all three of which have their version of the scroll. And I am addicted to them. I spend an unhealthy amount of time on my phone every day because of these apps. But coming back to the time period thing, I love 70s, 80s, and 90s music, but I also love the technology-less vibes of those times. You know, the idea of driving to a restaurant to have dinner with your friends and not having a cell phone in your pocket is really bizarre to me, in like an intriguing and envious way. And I'm sure there are people that would say, well, you can still do it, just get rid of your phone. Well, it's not the same as what I'm imagining. Like, sure, I get rid of my phone, but the three friends I'm meeting up with aren't. And the fact that we've already experienced a world with smartphones means we've already had a sort of fundamental shift in our brains that makes us different than our parents living in the 70s. And I feel this way about social media and scrolling too. I mean, I like sending my girlfriend TikToks. It gives us new things to talk about. It's fun. But there's a reason it's fun, and its goal is to keep you trapped. So yes, I hate smartphones and the way its technology and media has evolved, because I can feel it actively having a hold on me. And the big one, which I haven't even talked about yet, which is having access to stuff like pornography from such a young age, which has undoubtedly done damage to mine and many young children's brains. But, you know, I wrestle with the fact that if I didn't have that iPod to listen to those songs or watch those YouTubers or make those iMovie trailers with my best friend, I don't think I would be the same person I am today. I wouldn't have core memories of riding in the backseat of the family van, listening with my wired earbuds to my absolute banger of a playlist of pirated music that ranged from the entirety of Bo Burnham's discography to Father and Son by Cat Stevens, which honestly that range could be wider, but you know what I mean. So in a way, I love smartphones for what they've done. I mean, maybe this is all just a skill issue. I could definitely lock in and quit consuming social media in short form content, but I feel like it's still not my ideal world where it never existed in the first place. Which, like, I know, boo-hoo, I can't have my ideal world. Another thing I can't stand is iPhone cameras. I mean, I'm recording this on an iPhone right now because it's the only camera I have, but there's something so special about the VHS home videotapes that was pretty funny. My phone actually just stopped recording because I ran out of storage. But anyway, what I was saying is I love the VHS tapes and the photo albums that my mom kept from when we were kids, because there's just something so magical about the tool being a camera, and its one use is to capture, and then you either have a physical picture or a physical tape, and its one use is to show you what has been captured. I don't know, I've always just thought that is in so ways superior to an iPhone photo library. Do you guys feel the same, or do you feel different? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for all the comments on the last video. I really appreciated hearing from you guys. A little update on that. I got an interview on Tuesday for a better job, so hopefully it goes well, and I'll let you guys know. Do you guys want to see more videos like this? Let me know about that too. Alright, Gator Fades out.